I'm Roger.
And I'm Adam.
And welcome to another episode of RC Street Shop's Product of the Week. So, today we're talking about bags.
It's a bag.
And not just any bag, but this is what we refer to as like a hauler bag or...
Yeah, hauler bag is the common term.
Right.
So this is particularly a race case by, I don't know.
Racer's Edge.
Racer's Edge.
This is by Racer's Edge. Racer's Edge is a company that does all kinds of different little knickknacks and things, and one of the things they do are hauler bags of all different sizes and shapes and things like that. And this is what they refer to as their double buggy bag, which is designed to hold two 10-scale buggies.
So let's talk before we get into like this one in particular, why it is sort of the go-to bag we tend to sell in the shop when people are looking for this. Why do you even want a bag? What's the whole point of this?
Well, for those of you guys who...
Is it a worthwhile investment?
Right. It's definitely a worthwhile investment. For those of you guys who tend to travel a lot, take your cars places, which most of us do, a hauler bag is a great way to keep your stuff organized. With the race case in particular, and a lot of different hauler bags, they have setups where you have different levels, shelves, drawers, pockets for tools. So, everything that you're going to need, especially if you got a nitro car, you can take it with you in an organized fashion in these. Now, in the shop, we get these people, and you guys know who you are. We basically show up with a 5-gallon tote with like everything just poured in there, and then you'll pull the car and where's my radio? Oh, where's my 2mm driver? Oh wait, my tire fell off. Oh no, where's my air filter?
Shopping bags, stuffing them in your backpack. Some of these are valid, and hey, if it works, it works. But yeah, having something that you can organize it in obviously is.
With a race case, you can essentially take everything you have, which basically means your car, your radio, your fuel, your tools, your other car if you have a big enough bag, spare tires,
extra batteries.
Right.
That's the big one.
Right. No, and you mentioned that you can bring up a good point. I'm talking about nitro stuff. If you're an electric guy, you can bring your power supply, your charger, extra batteries. Your soldering station.
Bring it all with you and have it. Kind of like the pro racers have a car and a whole garage they're pulling.
Right, and then you mentioned racers. Like every good racer has a couple of different hauler bags, and they come in a lot of different styles. And what's nice about the hauler bag too is that once you get home, your stuff will already be organized in your hauler bag. So when you get home, you're just going to put it in this and put it wherever you store your stuff, and you don't have to worry about everything being organized. You don't have to worry about the next time I go out, do I have my 2mm driver? Do I have my tire wrench? Do I have if you keep it organized in your bag, everything's always going to be in your bag. I used to do a lot of racing, and when I was racing, I had two hauler bags. I had a hauler bag for parts and tools and fuel and starter boxes, and then I had another hauler bag for my radios and my cars. So when I would go to race, I always knew where my stuff was. Yeah. And when you're out racing, it's organized, so you always know where your stuff is. Oh, I need to pull this apart. Where's my 2mm driver? Oh, okay, it's right here.
Yeah.
So this race cases or hauler bags they're very, very helpful. It's not one of those things you have to have, but really once you start to get into the hobby more, these things are really invaluable. They'll help you keep you from losing stuff. They'll help keep you organized. Like I said, you can just go out to the park. All you do is pick this up, go out instead of pouring a bunch of crap into a backpack and heading out, and then losing something along the way.
So this one obviously, not only has the handle, but you can add shoulder straps to it.
Right.
Why is this the one? Because we carry the bigger one sometimes when it's available. Why is this the one we sell more than any other one?
Well, the race case...
Two panels here, so in theory you're supposed to be able to fit two weight scale.
Right. We like the race case from Racer's Edge just because it's a nice looking bag. It's a good quality bag. The quality of the zippers and everything on it. Okay. A lot of bags they're inexpensive, but they're cheap. So no one ever puts what you're supposed to put in your race case. Yeah. They always stuff 15 pounds more than what it's supposed to have.
True.
So then you end up splitting the zippers, and then the seams come undone. With these race cases, we've seen a lot. The quality of them is very consistent. And, like I said, they have a lot of nifty pouches. So with this here...
Yeah, so we've got a couple of dividers you can set up, right?
Right.
That's what these
are. So with the race case, essentially what you do is you put your buggy in there.
Liners for the inside.
And then, you blow up with a liner, and you have a spot for your radio, you have a spot for your cars.
Your tools there.
Right, like this. See, where's this one? This one right here?
Yeah, same
This
thing.
guy right here has a spot for your tools on it. So if you look at this one here, you've got a spot for all your tools. And then in the front, you have these pouches. This unzips.
Yeah.
And then you've got a pouch. And you can... there's a lot of nifty ways you can set this up. And you can also, you've got a lot of flexibility with these cases too, is you can just set it up as just one big compartment, or you can divide it up. I mean, there's different ways you can set it up. And
so obviously, keeping your stuff together, keeping it organized, being able to have it all with you in an orderly fashion is the idea behind a race bag or a hauler bag, as Roger was calling them. I think we've kind of covered the basics. Obviously, there are a couple different. This has just happened to be the one we had on the shelf today that we've grabbed. So, as you see, during the video, I was showing you a couple of the other models that are out there. From small to big to, there's definitely some options out there.
Right.
If folks want to look at hauler bags and talk to us about them, where can they do that?
RC Street Shop, 5521 East Spring Street, Long Beach, California.
And if they can't come in because they're geographically challenged, can they call us and ask us questions?
If you know how to use a phone, you can.
Okay.
And the numbers you're going to dial are 562-425-9000.
If you're shy and you just don't like talking to other human beings, you can send us an email. That's info@rcstreetshop.com. We are also doing the social media thing. We are on Twitter, RC Street Shop, all one word. Hit us up there. We post, when the new videos go live and news and all that goes out that way. We do the same thing on Facebook, RC Street Shop as well. You can like the page there and keep up on the news that way if you prefer. And of course, we're doing YouTube videos. We got some other stuff coming in the pipeline, and we do a video like this every week about a product in the shop. If you want to keep up on that, we suggest you not only like the video, but be sure to subscribe! Go on, hit the subscribe button. You want to tell your friends, comment, let us know what you think. Let us know, are you using a hauler bag? If so, what kind do you use? What are you keeping it beside your car? Yeah. And we'll see you next week. Bye.